This unbelievable 16 billion euros United target will completely crown from Erik ten Hag defense. Manchester United have been blessed down the years with world-class goalkeeper from Alex Stepney, Edwin Van Der Sar, Petrus Schmeichel to the sure number one David de Gea, who has been at the club since 2011. However, time to move on, and that's football and David de Gea, position as United number one under new manager Erik ten Hag, has been under scrutiny. Ten Hag wants United to play a more progressive brand of football, wherein attacks begin from the goalkeeper, meaning distribution is critical, something which the Spaniard has consistently struggled with. With their contract also expiring the end of the season, although the 1 year extension can be triggered, it may be time for United and Ten Hag look for the next incumbent to their thankless task of being United's next number one. No doubt one a name with a high, if not top of the list, is FC Porto young star Diego Costa, sold by the club in recent weeks. Costa is 23 years old and stands at 6 feet 4 in tall. Despite his young age for a goalkeeper, who generally tend to hit their peak late 20 or early 30, he has helped all experience both for Porto's first teams 45 and now for his national team Portugal 7 Fs, a choice for club and country. At such a young age is an impressive feat, certainly for a keeper, with modern keepers now expected to be on as good feet as they are traditional shot stopping. Costa is no slouch in this department. He is versatile for passes, attempt, and for passes completed, including goal kicks, start courtesy of everyrep.com, highlighting his ability to pick out their teammates, recycle the ball, and build attacks. Also interestingly, he is again in the top percentage across Europe for defensive action outside in the penalty box and for the effort distance away from goal. This action are. This show that he is comfortably playing the modern sweeper keeper role, which is now integral for a team to play on the front foot in the modern football, as the back lines need to remain high but be sharp in the knowledge the keeper will be there to sweep up any long balls over the top or tuck the gaps. In addition, he is equally comfortable at collecting across the game, placing relatively high up in the list for this start, showing a good range of decision making. In comparison, David de Gea is in the lowest percentile for all of the statistics, which highlight the stark difference between their style of play. Where De Gea does excel is in stuffing, and is one statistic that the young Portuguese styles in. However, the Porto plays is building a reputation for stunning reflexives, although he still has some way to go before surpassing De Gea in this metric. That are well and good but mean little when not put into context of tangible achievement. However, as mentioned previously, Costa is the first choice for Portuguese powerhouse FC Porto and is now first choice international keeper for Portugal. To have this on the goal alone at his age would be impressive. However, he was an integral part of Porto winning the league and cup double last season, being voted the league best goalkeeper in the process. He has also had international success with Portugal under 17s and under 19s, both time winning the European Championship, having usurped Rio Patricio as the national keeper. Costa has put in a string of excellent performance and cemented his place in the national setup. With achievement already to back up the stat, it's clear to see that this young player has sublime talent, and being a blooded through the Porto ranks will definitely instill a winning mentality. Reports have also highlighted a potential £60 million release clause in his contract, meaning he could be a very inviting option for United and one they look to be actively pursuing.